We are getting straight to work on this. There is no time to waste. The weather is bad and I'm working with small windows between daylight and rain. So we're taking off the rear suspension in order to install the lift kit, which is leaf springs, extended shocks, and extended brake lines. Well, as you can see, I got the leaf springs out. It wasn't that bad. Just a couple of bolts in the front and a pin that goes through. And then the shackle has 2 nuts. You just pop that off. I've got the the pinion supported with that jack so it doesn't go anywhere. So that axle is just floating right now. And then I've got my 10-ton jack stands holding up the rear of the frame. So I need to get in here, clean a little bit, paint it with a quick coat of Steelit, and then we can start putting on the new shackles and leaf springs. Aside from that, everything's nice and detailed and we are ready to start modding this Land Cruiser. So we're going to get the leaf springs on first, then we'll do the shocks and we'll move on to the front. So this part's pretty easy. I'm just greasing up the new bushings and then getting them ready to put into the frame with the greasable pins and the greasable shackles. Everything needs to be maneuvered into place perfectly so that it all bolts up without issue. All right, so I got the leaf springs hung yesterday, but I realized that I didn't get sent the bushings that go into the frame side. So they're just hanging for now, but I'm going to throw on a few more pieces, try to get the rear end finished up as best as we can. And then I've got a set of bushings coming in 1 to 2 days. So once the bushings come in for the frame side, we'll be able to tie it all together. But right now I'm going to put the brake lines across. I'm going to hang the shocks, get the reservoirs mounted on top, just kind of get it prepped for the bushings to come in. And then we'll grease everything, torque all those, and get the U-bolts tightened up as well. For now, it's still hanging on the jack stands, but either way, we're really getting down to just some of the easy reassembly. I wasn't really planning on doing this, but I got to throw the old bushings in. We've got tons of palm trees and there's a landscaper coming today to clean them up, and I do not want them falling on the Land Cruiser. So we're going to put some old bushings in, get it on the ground, roll it out, and then we'll keep it safe from those falling leaves. Then we can bring it back in, we'll get the new bushings in and get the shocks on. All right, so no sooner than I just got the Land Cruiser down onto the ground with the old bushings in the frame, Amazon shows up and brings me my new set. So right back up it goes. This one's gonna be quick and easy, and I will have the bushings ready to knock the front out. Right after that last clip, the rear lift kit was complete. I got the Land Cruiser backed out of the driveway, and the landscapers were able to trim the palm trees without worrying about dropping them or accidentally hitting the Land Cruiser with it. From there, I took the opportunity to back it into the driveway, and over the next couple of afternoons, I installed the front lift kit, which was essentially the same. It's leaf springs, shocks, extended brake lines, greasable pins, greasable shackles, and now we're just getting to the point where we can put it on all fours with the front and rear lift kit complete and see what I've been envisioning the whole time. But before you get to see that, there is one more thing I need to tackle before we can call everything complete and I have all the parts that I bought for it onto the Land Cruiser. And this was really easy compared to everything else in the grand scheme of things. I'm refinishing the frame, so I took off the bumperettes, the hitch, the taillights, masked everything off, hit it with a few coats of Steelit to match the rest of the frame that I refinished, and I put the bumperettes back on. The taillights had new lenses and new gaskets from Toyota, and here's the finished product. It is a new day. I don't know if you can tell, but the sun sets and rises a few times in this video because I'm working after work. But I had lightly sanded this. Steelit likes a rough surface to really grab into the surface that it's being sprayed onto. I removed that hitch. I don't think I'll be putting it back on, but we'll see. I've got all of the lenses cleaned up. I put a little bit of polish on that. It's not chrome, so it's not supposed to be super shiny, but I put a little bit of polish to bring out the shine, and everything's detailed. I already screwed it in, but everything's detailed in the back. So we'll swing around this side and show you. So I painted that part of the frame. This is the housing to the light, which doesn't get painted. It's also this zinc color, so I'm leaving it alone. But there's shields that bolt on, which are painted in the same Steelit, but just look at how great that looks. It's really amazing how well it sprays. And again, that's the same stuff I used on the frame all the way up to the front, and you can see it in the other videos where I show some before and afters as well. And of course, I used some Steelit on the axles and under the frame, just everywhere I could get it. Anyways, let's get these taillight lenses on and the bumperettes, and we'll see how it all looks. And there we have it, all buttoned up. It looks absolutely amazing. Brand new gaskets, brand new taillight, Steelit on the frame. I cleaned up the bumperettes with some a little bit of cutting compound before I put it back together. And I made sure that when I cranked these down, I didn't chip off a bunch of paint. So that looks perfect. And you can see the covers in the back. And I did remove the trailer harness wiring and the ball hitch. So it's a little simplified back here. I may put one of the, there's the other cover. I may put one of the hitch receivers, or I was also looking at the little mount that has a hard shackle. So that one's pretty sweet, but either way, this thing is ready to drive, and I do have the front lift installed, so maybe we can get it pulled out of the driveway and see what the whole package looks like. All right, so we're gonna pull it out and see what the whole thing looks like, but just keep in mind, I don't have the hubcaps on yet. We did get brand new hubcaps, we did get brand new emblems, but we still need to detail this. I have not washed this thing since I bought it, so we still need to detail it, clay bar it, get it looking presentable, and then we'll swap over all the emblems. All right, we're gonna cold start this thing and back it up so you can see the whole thing. Well, there it is, guys. We have our 2.5-inch lift kit fully installed with 33-inch tires. The sun started peeking out, so I figured might as well. Let's get it washed. Let's do a quick clay bar and just set a baseline for when it's actually detailed properly. But it was exciting to see all my work over the last year kind of come to an end. And I did have the Land Cruiser at the house for another year prior while I was doing all of the engine work, cooling system, and all that stuff under the hood. So this has been 2 years in the making, and I'm pretty excited. So doing the first car wash right now was actually a pretty pivotal moment in my ownership of this Land Cruiser. Well, there she is. I got the wheels cleaned up with some heavy cut compound, and then I polished them out and put some ceramic spray. I didn't want to put the hub caps on until I did all of that, so that's pretty much the final look right there with the 2.5-inch lift and the 33-inch tires. And if you watched the first walk around video, we had the wrong rear hubcap when I purchased it, so we got brand new OEM hubcaps all the way around, but I got the correct one for the rear. And man, this thing is looking absolutely beautiful. So all I did was wash this, hand wash with soap, and I did a quick clay bar, but I will have another video with my friend that details to actually get a good maybe stage 1 paint correction done on it. It's not super bad, but it does have a small haze. So once we get that haze worked out and all of these water spots off the windows, then this thing is going to be done. And we'll start hitting trails and doing all that fun stuff. But for now, we're just gonna cruise around the way it is and enjoy it. And if you made it this far, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It makes a big difference. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you think about the Land Cruiser. I've done a lot of work to this over the last year, and that's just on YouTube. There's been another year prior to me purchasing it where I did all the engine work. So 2 years of working on this thing, and now it's ready to hit the road. I'm going to enjoy every second of it. You better believe that. Anyways, thanks for watching.